Yo, what's going on? That looks a little blurry. What's going on with this thing? Hope everyone's doing good tonight. What's going on, Pops? Couch, how you doing? That volume just went crazy. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Whew. What happens when he lets things set for a long time? All right. So I'll get right into it. I'm sure you guys saw that I posted all the stuff about previous ones. I didn't realize how many of these I have done. But this is the fifth one for the 91 series, and then the 92 I had done 4, and then the Elite, what was it, a total of 6? But there's a good amount of them, but gives me hope that I'm still going to be able to get this eventually. What's going on, Sean? Tom? Yeah, so I mean, chances are, I don't know, I wouldn't say high, but chances are. This looks like a hodgepodge. It was put together because these are all individually priced. I know that this one was not plastic sealed like most of the Upper Deck, just most hobby boxes from that era and going forward. This one just probably someone bought out of a store, so maybe that is a good thing. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I'm going to call it a good thing. All right, I'll do my best to find this series. Let me see. The first series was 90 Series 2, I believe, with the Reggie. And then this has been Series 1. Then Series 2 was, oh, who was it? Was it Aaron, maybe? I'm not 100%, but I need elbow room. All right, Jamie Navarro. It's like a few of these are going to be flipped, So, hey, nice little Ken Griffey. Ryan Sandberg. All right, Pops, I'll find that. That's probably an easier ask than Sean's, but that is the whole purpose of this. I'm trying to get that. There we go. Cool little National League sticker. I do dig the full size stickers as opposed to the little dinky ones. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the little ones. There's Hensley. Some of the goofy cards in here. Mickey Hatcher with a gigantic glove. Eventually I want to do like some shorts with all of the goofy cards I can find. Upper Deck was pretty darn good at that. They did a lot of stuff on the back of the cards too. See if there's anything that I can find quickly. Nothing too fun in there. So these were $1.29 each back in probably 91, I'm guessing. Could have been later on. This wax that I'm opening, it was in a collection from someone who just pretty much bought everything. It was like a catch-all for any kind of sports-related thing. He would buy it back when your Blockbusters and video game VHS movie rental places sold cards. When they stopped doing that, he would just go by and buy a bunch of them too. So it's possibly what this is from. I don't really recognize the sticker. Like sometimes you can recognize the sticker obviously by the name being on there, but that I don't see that on this one. Here's Willie McGee in an A's uniform. That always looks weird to me anyway. There are gold versions of the holographic stickers. I'm not sure if it's in this one though that they're in there. I just know I've seen them in the past. Dennis Rasmussen, the Sandy Alomar art card, and Pascal Perez on that card. Really? Candy Maldonado's card has Corey Haim in the background? That is too great. I did not meet Corey Haim, but I have met Corey Feldman. He was at a local bar here in Denver back in the 90s. And me being a dumb, drunk 20-something-year-old, I kept like yelling, "Do the truffle shuffle." And I'm sure he enjoyed that so much. Like, why has everybody got to be so dumb? But you know, I was in my 20s, like I said. I probably had some barley sodas in me, as you know, 20-somethings do. Haim was drug related, yeah. What's going on, Maddie? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. All right, here's our first prospect in Tim Costo. I was about to say Costco. Yes, the heir to the Costco empire. There's top prospects checklist, and we now have 2 National League. I think if I remember correctly, it doubles up on all the stickers no matter what you get. Or maybe it's 4 of each of the same ones. Like I was saying, this is the 5th box that I've opened. This is not from like the same case or anything like that. There's Nazi Smith, Greg Jeffries jumping over somebody in the outfield, making himself look like Mario. Hope I don't miss the Maldonado, so I'll try to kind of go back and see. Nothing in that. But so far, the prospect hit is the big thing. I forget that these packs disintegrate. This is the same packs that they used from 89, 90, 91. I don't know if think some of them were just harder to open. These have like a paper foil mix. It's like flaking everywhere. Another prospect in Steve Carsey. Daryl Hamilton. The whole Ken Griffey blowing bubbles thing in this set was so prevalent. Not sure why they went so crazy with that. Shout out to Artie and his Texas Rangers and Couch's, was it nephew or John Smoltz, Harold Reynolds, Devon White, Defying Gravity, Robin Yount. This is a kind of cool era of sports, though, that you had a lot of the older stars in there. Fever broke a few hours ago. Oh, right on. Does that mean you're still going to the party then? Are you gonna force yourself to make it? Just don't be like contagious in some way. Oh wow, right on the back there. That is one of the cards you want to hit from here. It's a tough grade. At least I have not seen too many 10s. You can tell right now here, even out of the pack, could be something to do with me. Yeah, I don't think I dinged it. It has extra paper on a lot of them. And that one might be a little funky, but that's a cool card to have. I'm going to put it back here on the Game Call basketball Jordan. Give it a little home right there. All right, Blue Jays is the next full size. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I did with the last ones that I opened. The other 4 boxes have to be somewhere. Sure, it's in the mix of a lot of things that in between the move from the previous apartment over to here and storage or whatnot. So it's Wade Boggs. Shout out to Alan. Hope he's well. What's going on, Chuck? Hal Morris. Now I really want to find the Maldonado card. I'm sure I've seen it before, but I probably just never really looked. 2 art cards in a row. There's a checklist for the teams. So looks like Dave Parker and Greg Olson. All right, almost finished with the first stack. I actually never really sent in the SP to get graded, so I probably have like 6 or so of the cards. Might be something that I do in the future. I don't know. What's going on, Clinton? Two Roy Smiths in a row. Wonder if there are any that have like 2 of the Jordan short prints in a row. Oh, we go. Ozzie Canseco sitting next to Jose. Ken Hill, Robin Ventura, another Blue Jays sticker. Alan Trammell, and a bunch of prospects here in Todd Van Poppel and Jeff Juden, who both had upside back in the day. Watching some UFC, right on. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I was worried I'm gonna like destroy the corners on that. I'm not even sure what's the front. Mike Witt, Chuck Carey, Greg Olson, the aforementioned. Then we got Dennis Martinez, Billy Ripken, Jeffrey Leonard, Doc Gooden, and another National League. Steve Buechele, not Buscemi, Mike Gardner, and Narciso Elvira. I don't remember that name. We've been beating each other up. Well, it's legal in the UFC for all of that fun. Well, we have a first Nolan card, but it is not the checklist one or the main card we're looking for, but still have a chance. Another Jamie Navarro. Get my fill of Jamie Navarro. It's Tony Martinez, Mike Morgan, Paul O'Neill, while still with the Reds. Another Dave Martinez, Mark Portugal. Oh, there we go. Greg Swindell with a do-rag on. That's there we go. And Chief Wahoo for an Indians sticker there. Chuck Knobloch and Swindell. All right, so this will be the end of that first stack. And that first stack had the SP Jordan, which I think is at a rate of 1 in every 1.5 boxes. So this was a hodgepodge box. It's a possibility that there are 2 of them in there, because if someone put it together with multiple boxes, you never know. There's Dennis Boyd, Deion Sanders. He's our current coach, I believe, for our Colorado Buffaloes. There's a Carlos Barriega. All right, here was another goofy one. Todd, well, I don't know if it's goofy, but Todd Stottlemyre loading up the milk carton slash, I don't know, whatever it is. They had didn't have specific things to like put things in, so they MacGyvered a lot of things back then, right? And Reggie Harris. I'm not sure if it's switched over. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on my own. All right, I'm gonna grab from this stack over here. It has an extra one sitting on top. I'm not sure if that was part of that last one. Could be. Sampson. Gary Ridis. Another Blue Jays. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 of each or something like that. If I remember correctly. There we go. Good old Lance Johnson. Our buddy. Everybody's buddy. J&J. Hope he's well. Only time I see him is on Facebook these days. Shane Mack. Sliding in there. Another Ken Griffey, so we've doubled up on that as well. Palmeiro and Todd Burns. So I will not have a sale tomorrow, being that I think everybody's going to be occupied. So I figured I would just go ahead and do today one of the Hobby Hound Hunt series. Steve Farr. Greg Jeffries on that art card. And that's the second Barry Jones. And we got another National League, another Hensley. I think that might be the first Eddie Murray. Yeah, it does double up a lot of the cards in here. There's another Ryan Sandberg. Shout out to Maddie and his fever breaking. Jim Abbott. Don't want to see him hitting much. Interesting. He's going to lay down a bunt there. I'm not sure how many cards also show both of his arms. Most of the time it's like got a glove or something like that, or he's pitching. Oops, grabbed the wrong stack. What's going on, Kenneth? How you doing? All right, Mike Bell. Looks like he's hailing a cab. Lance Dixon is the prospect, followed by Sean Berry and Chief Juan Gone, Gary Sheffield, Jim Gott, good old Mackie Sasser, another Wade Boggs, Willie McGee in the A's uniform throws me off. Plesac and Kevin Seitzer. So for so far, I guess the best one would probably be the Jordan. I think if you're going to open a box, it's always kind of that way, unless you're going after the Heroes autographs, which I am. See, what I tell you, it is a hodgepodge. This might be like the best box ever. But definitely the corner on that one, little soft. But so far, two of those SPs. That's why I always like, some people may hate when a box is opened like that, but I kind of like it because when it's a mix of several boxes, you just never know what you're going to get in there. Could have had like two of the luckiest boxes ever that someone bought the unlucky packs on, It's a possibility. Trying to find where I have my other stands at. Yep. I think I might just have to use these. I'm going to take Ernie and Andre off of there, and we'll put the two Jordan short prints. And what are your guys's, what's your luck been with this and when you've opened it, or if you have in the past? Let me know if it seems like it's on that one every 1.5 boxes, because I even think I read something about that. What's going on, Jerry? I've only pulled one, but no autos. So one of the Heroes cards. The big get will be the Nolan auto. Hoping for that. There are, I think it's 2,500 made. There we go. A little Frank Thomas. Is this the one where he's... I can't remember. Is there one that we... I thought this is the one where he's flipping them off, but I can't really tell. Rangers. White Sox Tom will probably know for sure if that's the one. He was here for the collation. The funky collation. Where's Tone Loc when you need him? I don't even want to try to do his voice. I think I would destroy my voice for the rest of the stream. Just the other day, I was watching Ace Ventura, cracking up. All right, Tigers. Shout out to Lisa Z in our hearts, always. Matt Noakes. This is kind of a new crew of people here. Then we got Kevin Mitchell, who had some pop on his bat back in the day. What's up, Bill? Mr. William. Bottom left on the Thomas. That's what I thought, but I couldn't really like see it. Like if he's doing it, it's a hard tell. Like, he could just be like stretching his fingers out. I don't know. Looks like an udder. Yeah, it's really hard to tell what's going on there. Mark Gardner. Spike Owen. There we go. Another Wally. Milt Kyler. I don't think I've seen a Maldonado yet. Wonder if that's series 2 or something. I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility. It's just I haven't got to it yet. Not too many star rookies in this. That's definitely what makes me feel like this is a few boxes put together. It could even be 3 boxes put together. Sometimes, too, even at hobby shops, if someone were buying a bunch of loose stuff and put together and making themselves a box, they ended up with a bunch of different stuff. What's going on, Xavier? All right, number 2 on the Baseball Heroes Mets uniforms. We've got now Texas and New York. Phil Plantier. Remember when that card was top load worthy? Sean Wetland. Another Tigers, followed by a Cecil in a Tigers uniform. El Cid. That's the second Wetland, or yeah. So we've got 2 of those. So gotta love that collation. Shout out to Steve and him calling that out as it is. Cal Ripken. I want to say that the only thing that wasn't overproduced was that short print, being it was one every other box or something like that. But hope you're well, Xavier. What are you saying here? Got back from a local store, racked up a lot of new rip and bid stuff for the first time ever in the channel's history. Some soccer products, very cool. Make sure to share your channel. Everybody make sure to sub one another. It makes the world go round. Even the people who don't have content right now, or have not so much content like Mr. Tom, but he's got rockin' videos, the ones he has. He won a bunch of WWE. Oh, that's very cool. Right on. Like, is this some kind of auction or just some other way? Got Bo Jackson there. Something popped up in my feed the other night. It was a short of Bo Jackson's first at bat, and like it said in the video, his first at bat was insane, but like the highlights they showed weren't insane. I don't know if the editor just, I don't know. I want my money back is all I'm saying. Another National League. Alex Fernandez. Decent back in the day. Carlton Fisk. And we've got Lance, Dixon, and Scott Champanero. On whatnot, yeah, that's cool. You can if you find the right streams that are going on that maybe don't have enough people there, you can just get outrageous stuff. I plan to go back to doing that eventually here. As I've said before, I'm going to do some benefit sales to help out Nick's widow, so I'll have a lot of his stuff for sale that I'll look for the best way to get the most for her. All right, another National League. So maybe I have more than 4 on those. All right, Doc Gooden again. So I think we're doubling up on the coalition, unfortunately. Lance Parrish throwing the Gatorade bucket at somebody. Don't know who. Context. Ted Power. What's going on, Titus? Hope you're well. All right, almost done with this stack, and then we'll work on the other 2. So far, each stack has given us a short print Jordan, which again, benefits of someone putting together several boxes. Those loose boxes can sometimes be good. Charles Nagy, who was a decent prospect and pitcher with the Cleveland Indians back then. We got Greg Colburn. Remember if he was decent or not, but another Chief Wahoo sticker. Mike Benjamin messing around with the net there, doing some net surgery. Bobby Thigpen. Travis Fryman. Was that Fryman's rookie? Can't remember. Probably. Who knows? Dave Henderson. Tino Martinez. With the Dennis Martinez in there. Pedro Guerrero. Darren Fletcher. I'm trying to find a catch-all and put all this stuff in there. I do not, Xavier. I use I pay like a monthly, or it's actually a yearly fee for like music from a service. I just basically pick out the music and then I have to upload it. I had to for using StreamYard, I have to put it together because if you put up individual tracks, it won't shuffle like a tape deck or anything like that. It'll quite literally just play the same thing over and over again. I am not sure how long they think people stream, but I put like 4 songs per track, putting them together, so it works out really good. I still probably forget a lot of times and end up playing the same ones, but at least if you're doing it that way, you've got the same 4 songs playing as opposed to the same song. But yeah, I've had in the past when I have done like Whatnot and had like music playing, I think the music I had playing was like just normal music, and it was like a simulcast stream and it saved it, but I didn't think about the fact that it was on YouTube and it got hit right away. So when something like that happens, I just let them have all right, take care, Xavier. I just let them have the rights to it. I'm not going to fight something like that. That's my own stupidity on something like that. Brian McRae. Nice, that's our first checklist. Tim Leary. Not the other guy that you're thinking about. Another Tigers. Another Carlton Fisk. Gomez. Kent Merker. Charlie Hayes. Key Brian Hayes' papa. All right. I don't know. This one has more on it, so I'll go here. Hey, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope life is treating you well. Yeah, I don't get to see you that often. I sent out Christmas cards. I know they arrived late from everybody that I talked to. I know I sent them a little bit after Christmas, so yes, they would be late in that respect, but a lot of people are just getting them now, which is crazy. I don't know if they knew. They're like, they're already late. Why should we try? Mickey Morandini, I think he had upside at one time too. So our stack of prospects is growing. Bernard Gilkey, he also had upside. And another Rangers. So I'm thinking that we're going to get some more Rangers in that one. Then again, since this is a mix, I don't think that 4 rule is going to apply like I was talking about. There might be some switch up considering. Dave Schmidt. Jim Abbott again. Laying down the bunt. Dwight Smith. I always liked Dwight Smith. Yeah, there's some stuff going around for sure, Andrew. First of the year, I ended up with my 5th bout since it's been around of COVID. So that was great. And then there's a lot of people I know that at my work that they just one thing or another is just hitting them. The chase in this one is this is Series 1, so it's the Nolan. Series 2 is the Hank Aaron. But this one, I want to say that I've opened the Aaron once before. That might be part of the other four boxes I opened. I don't know if they were all find the Nolan. Gilkey played 12 years. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he was decent, man. Bob Walk. Can't get him to stay in focus, Mr. Walk. Sometimes those background images or the cards and stuff that I have here end up making everything blurry. So here's the Star Rookie checklist. Didn't I already have that? Not that it's something I couldn't get multiples of, but oh, it was the top prospect checklist. So I keep forgetting this was the year. They just went crazy on stuff. Okay, let's have top prospect, Star Rookie, and then we're going to have a bunch of other ones that are not labeled at all. Donnie Hill, Bob Ojeda, Carney Lansford. Wait, this is like the Angels pack. This was made for William here. That's a lot of Angels. 4 Angels in one pack. 5 Angels in one pack. Wow. All right. So far, as you can see, there are 2 of the short prints, which you would think to yourself, well, they're not short prints if you pulled 2 of them. But normally it's like 1 in every 1.5 boxes. This just happens to be one that was put together with multiple ones. Obviously, because look at the Heroes cards I've pulled so far. 3 of the same one. Wow. That is pretty crazy. And then, of course, this one. So 4 of the Heroes cards pulled, 3 being the same player. Wow. I know on all the other ones I had that here's the stolen base one. I don't know if this is the error. I think there's something written on the one that's an error. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone find out if they can. It's always nice to know if something is the newer print run. or if this stuff was just sitting around forever. I mean, there's a possibility that it just sat in this dude's basement before I bought it. Ed Hinton, shout out to Clarky. Better than a Judge Paw Patrol card? Yeah. Wow, I'm rich. I thought your name was Bill. Are you changing your name? Card 444. Gotta love those chairs. Jim Gott. Again, we got the Cubs one here with Mark Grace on it. I can't get it to, like, come on. I know it's really bright. The Collector's Choice. I want to say this is the first year that they added that. Could have been there the whole time, but I made it prevalent in my thumbnail. Because, you know, it's kind of a weird tagline saying. And then when they made it an actual set and then a low tier set, it kind of ruined the whole being Collector's Choice. So there's the Ricky Henderson, the famous tri-action photo. I collect those. I have a bunch of different ones from different sports and series. I think I've shown those before. I don't even know if I have it handy. There we go. Found it. Don Mattingly. There's obviously the Nolan Ryan, Eddie Murray, Canseco, Ken Griffey, Montana, Dion, Gretzky, and Yager. I know there's more, but essentially I'm just getting them when I open boxes. I'm just grabbing them out of there and putting them in a stack over here. All right, I don't think I was done with that one. So the first print run did not have the 936. So that is the error then? Or is the one with the 936 part of the... So I thought I had something else written on there. I don't know. You know how I can misremember? You got so much in my brain after all these years that the cards start to blend. Blue Jays again. Kirk Gibson, but we got more of the umpire in that shot. Bruce Hurst signing some baseballs. It's like a bunch of the same ones, maybe like team balls signed. Gary Carter. It's always weird to see him on San Francisco. Got Larry Walker. Bob Melvin. And Will the Thrill. That stack is getting out of hand. Gotta be me. All right, so we got another prospect there. Alex Fernandez looks like he's making somebody see his things his way. Sean Barry. There we go. Bernie Williams, star rookie. And another Rangers. Sammy Sosa with Tom's favorite team. Wally Whitehurst, who had His eyes were so blue. It's like he was staring into your soul. That's why he never looked at the camera. He's like, I don't want to freak people out. Okay. Greg Maddox. There's a lot of pictures with this series that have the pitchers batting, which is kind of cool. Black Jack McDowell. That's right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like the date that's on there. Gotcha. Yeah, so this is probably the first print then. And then they added that stuff later. There was another card that was like that too, right? That's missing something from the photo. And they added it. Probably should have done that research, right? Well, good news is I have 3 or 4 more boxes to hope for the best. Barry Bonds. Another National League. I think that's like the 8th one. Jim Presley. Got Eck. Luis Polonia. George Bell. Lonnie Smith. Chris Hoyles. He had a mean stick for a while too, but I'm thinking him and Brady Anderson were doing the same thing. Or there is a possibility. You just never know. The whole 90 Donruss set is an error. Everything, every card. Yeah, there's a lot of those Donruss sets like that. Even 91. Something to do with the copyrights and all that. There was like during the different print runs, they made it even more confusing. Here we go. Astrodome, Nolan Ryan. Either that or he's in a chicken coop. Gary Reedus. What's the name of the guy from Walking Dead? Is it Norman Reedus or something like that? No relation. Jim Vatcher. So that's the first of that one. And there's the first McGuire. That is not the first Spike Owen, sadly. Devereaux. Dale Murphy. So that is the 5th Nolan, which I want to say that last time I either got 6 or 7. So we're getting close to the limit. This is the last of that stack, and then this one is the one remaining. Terry Lee. You got Nails, Lenny Dykstra on that card, the art card. Tigers. Joe Oliver. Jose Uribe. There we go. Here's the Fernando. I did not pull that out of the last 4 boxes, so I am happy to have it now. Which you would think that that wouldn't be like the card that you wouldn't pull. And out of those 4 boxes, I have pulled 4 of the short prints, so it's all lining up. The universe is at balance. I'm putting it together with the other card here. Only I would like put that together. Appreciate everybody checking this out. The sales will be back next Sunday. I don't know what the date is, but like I was saying, I think everybody's gonna be busy tomorrow. Groundbreaking. Interesting. Shout out to Tom. I'm sure you've seen that card a million times. I'm sure that there's some card shops that would sell that for a premium. Steve Carsey and Todd Van Poppel again. So we're getting to the same run as earlier. That's our third Brian Sandberg. Brian Harvey. I always think of the promo cards when I see Brian Harvey in Upper Deck. It was the promo, right? Him and Wally. Pretty sure. Because I have the Murphy reverse negative, and I think I have the two different ones from promos. I was thinking, though, the other day, I have to somewhere have promo cards of Kobe. I mean, I worked at that shop the entire time, and a lot of times that's what I took as far as like payment for working, was different cards like that. And promo cards were a thing that I collected. Yeah, it's from the new park, but like new-ish, right? All right. I'm just imagining that. So like here, if there's like I think there's a card that, it's like an insert card from a score set, I think, and it shows Blake Street, which is the street that Coors Field is on. That's why they call them the Blake Street Bombers, when they had the different, I want to say it was like Walker, Galarraga, I think even Vinny Castilla was part of it. And then there's off and on, there are different people who are like version 1, version 2.0. There we go. Second best card so far, aside from the 2 SP. Nice little chipper. And another Steve Carsey. So I've got 3 Steve Carseys. Not the ones that you want. That's the ones you're going to get 5 times the amount of cards on. It could be just me, but I don't think I've seen a Maldonado yet. If I missed it, let me know. Sunday the 16th. Thank you. I feel like there's something going on in chat and I don't know. So they have no number autos. Number to 35. That's pretty cool. That would be one to own for certain. That's a cool one. So now we have 6 of the Heroes cards and a whole lot of prospects. Jeff Juden and Kyle Abbott. That would be the first Kyle Abbott we pulled out of there. Another Tigers. Dwight Gooden. Scott Bradley. John Olerud. I think that is the first Cal. Maybe not. The Shields. Austin Mocker. Who? I guess there must have been another Greg Harris. Why they put it Greg W, right? I'm sure I knew at the time, but I don't remember now. Tom Flash Gordon in here. Dave Rigetti. Arms like spaghetti. McReynolds. And another Detroit sticker. So I'm getting a lot of those. All right, here's a star rookie. Brian Barnes and Scott Cooper. And another. So this is just cracking me up. So 2 of these, 3 of the Mets, 1 Rangers, and the Astrodome one. So more than I normally get, that's for sure. Another Billy Ripken. This is that same run as before. And Smoltz. I always wonder, Tom, you're saying there's 35 of them, right? So when do they put them in? Because they, I'm sure, have someone that does that, or like a way of doing it where they don't put it all in at once, where like all of them get pulled. At least I feel they do. Another Phil Plantier. I think that's the second one. And another Tigers. Dave Parker. Ken Caminiti. Back when he had definition in his neck and head. Yeah, maybe not. Now, 3 packs to go. Can I get the auto? I feel like this thing is a crazy box. This just adds to it. Another Rangers, and it's the same Rangers. My lord. Wild stuff there, folks. Campanero and Scott Aldred. Mike Bell, we got Toronto. Bill Spears. Kevin Elster. Kirby. I want to say that's the first time we pulled him. And Saberhagen. Looking like a cool guy with his sunglasses and a lollipop. The base print runs are over 1 million cards. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool. I've always wanted to have or at least I do collect, some of the autographs I do collect are rookie reprint autos. A lot of the Hall of Famers, that's what I have, obviously. But getting the younger players, I haven't got all of them. Rich Gedman modeling by the bats. He's like, which one is more of a stiff? Me or these bats? And I say it's a toss-up, buddy. Rangers. Leo Gomez, and move on. And Phil Bradley, when he looks like he was gone on every single team right here. I was going to say I don't remember him being on the Sox. You'll send me an Angels one? What did I miss? Okay. I don't see anything on this that makes it any different, but I don't think I will from the front. This is the card that it needs to be, so. And it's the card that it isn't. That's all right. At least we pulled it. It just doesn't have an autograph on it. And how many is that? 8, 9? 9 different ones. That's a lot. And we doubled up on the Bernies. And Brian Barnes. Tigers on that. I don't know. Successful box, though, getting the 2 different short prints out of there, too. Plus decent rookies. There's still a chance. I'm not going to give up on this until I pull that. It's fun anyway. So the highlights. We got the Chipper Jones, 2 of the short print Michael Jordans. 9, count them, 9 different baseball heroes of Nolan Ryan. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones out of the 9. So a little bit of duping on that for sure. And this is the stack of other prospects and star rookies. So the star rookies, seems like they were all in a row. And then we had the prospects there. Another star rookie. Lots of star rookies. And top prospects, which that's another thing. They became its own set in itself too. Collector's Choice did, and then top prospects became its own set too, which was their like minor league product. So I think they had a bunch of good ideas, and they probably should just left it all in the first set and avoided a lot of the oversaturation. But I don't know. Who am I to say? For sure, Tom. It is by far the best one, and next to impossible to get to. All of them are, but I imagine that that's something that a lot of people go after. I was gonna buy, so there was one on ComC for like $1,000 for the longest time, and I kept holding off on buying it because I was like, maybe I'll find it cheaper, maybe it'll go on sale, something like that. Never did, of course. And then when someone put another one back up, it was like horribly faded autograph. So missed my opportunity. A lot of cards I missed my opportunity because price just became too outrageous for me to pick up. Like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to finish my 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game set because the What is the player? I can't think of the player, but there is a card that goes for like $3 grand. It's one of the ones that's a short print. Any of the ones that are short prints are tough within themselves. But this being a short print and an exchange too, like the Kirby Puckett in the 01 set is an exchange too, and that one is next to impossible. Yeah, it's a maze. I think it's like $3 grand or something like that it goes for. I've showed you the sets before though, I think, Tom. I like have every single card but that one, and then there's a redemption card for, I think it's Stargell, that never had an autograph for it, and you just people threw away the redemption card, but I want that in my set to make it complete. So eventually I think I'll get it. I'll just have to trade for it. I mean, I have the stuff to do it. I just don't want to drop $3-4 grand on a card. I don't roll like that. I mean, if I were to, I guess, set aside money where I legitimately knew that I was saving that money for the card, then maybe I could do it. Other than that, I just don't feel like I can drop that. So yeah, that was fun. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Hope you all have a great Super Bowl party fun time. I don't think I missed any other ones. Now I'm really want to find that Candy Maldonado, so I'm gonna have to go look for it. I have to dig through those boxes I have of all these other openings if I can find them. And yeah, there's the highlights. Yeah, Chipper, 2 SPs, all the different Nolans. So pulled the Fernando and the Henderson. Henderson stolen base, and then all of those star rookies and prospects. I can't get it to go from being so darn blurry. There we go. Looks like 3 of each, roughly. 2 or 3 of each, for sure. Not bad, though. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Oh, that's the top card, though. We got the Lance Michael Johnson. Take care. See you guys next week.